Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So, this morning, reading in Proverbs 22, I decided to go to verse 22. It is November 22nd, 2022. Couldn't decide what verse I wanted to talk about, so I let that decide today. And as I was looking at it and I decided I was going to talk about it, I got to thinking, this is a no-brainer. It's silly. Why would Solomon put this in writing for his son and say, you need to remember this? Don't rob a poor man because he's poor. And don't crush the oppressed at the city gate. Well, duh. A good person would know not to do that. I mean, anyone with any integrity at all, whether even if it's just a little bit, knows that you shouldn't be just robbing a poor man. They're poor. You shouldn't be crushing someone that has no defense for themselves, right? Just because they can't fight back, you shouldn't go back and beat them down, right? We all know that. Those are things that we shouldn't need to be told. But then Solomon reminds his son, for Yahweh will take up their case and will plunder those who plunder them. You know, so often we know what we should or shouldn't be doing because, well, it's what we should or shouldn't be doing. It's absolutely clear. A man in a relationship with a woman should never be chasing after someone else. They should be committed to another woman, right? You're struggling with alcohol. And you know you can't even have one drink. Don't have a drink, right? We know these things to be absolute. Don't take that change from the cashier when she counts it out to you, when you handed her a 20 and the bill was $18 and she hands you a 10 and some change back. Don't take that. It's not yours. She gave you the wrong change. She counted it out wrong. Looked at it wrong. Whatever it is. You know it's not yours. You hand it back, right? We know what's right. More often than not, we know what's right. And yet, for whatever reason, we have to be reminded that there's consequences if we do the wrong thing. I hate that that's true about me. I would much rather just remember to do the right thing in the moment than have to be reminded that God's the defender of it when you do it wrong. But yet, even Solomon knew that his son would need to be reminded of those things on occasion. And so do we. So remember this, you know the right thing to do. In the moment, you know the right thing to do. And you have a choice. You can do the right thing, or if you don't, you will suffer the consequences. My life is living proof of that over and over again, and I'm betting so is yours. It's a shame that we've got to be reminded of that. Sometimes it's really important that we have it. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.